Okay, so today we're taking up the XFly Swift on a very windy day. You can probably tell by the windsock there that it's quite windy, also by the noise on the mic. Another day where the wind has kept everybody at the club away. It's a gorgeous day, nice temperature and all, but just, yeah, when it's windy, everybody just stays home. Which works out well for me because I get the field all to myself. So let's get this guy up. Hopefully I can grip it well enough while I organize my radio here and I don't drop the plane. Let's have a look. Wait. It's really hard to grab a hold of this thing underneath. There's no actual grip tabs, so I have to be kind of careful. All right, here we go. Right, stay steady, steady. This is when you really need somebody else to help you because this is quite a big glider. But I hope I don't mess this up. Here we go. Oh, so easy once you get it going. It just leaps out of my hand. So there we go, Swift 2100 on a fairly windy day. We've probably got like 15 to 20 km/h winds today, I reckon. Probably pushing some bigger gusts as well. There's no gyro in this, so I'm just running an AR620 and it's flying fine. I'm gonna see if I can kite it, so let me flip it around here. Use some rudder as well to flip it around. Okay, so we're gonna throttle off. We're gonna put our takeoff flaps on, and there it is. Pretty much stationary now. No throttle. It is sinking a bit, so the wind isn't quite strong enough to keep it up. Because it is a big glider, but maybe I need to get a little higher. Let's see, flip it around, nose into the wind. We're up a little higher now. Okay, and there we go. I've got a tiny little bit of throttle on. All right, throttle off. And I guess up there it's not too bad. Get up high enough. I do have the battery probably forward a little bit more because I couldn't really check my CG properly because it was so windy. The plane was just trying to fall out of my hands, so I couldn't. So I still got throttle off there. I'm holding a bit of back pressure. All right, throttle on now. It's getting a little low. But yeah, I was trying to get CG, and I think maybe I've put the battery too far forward. But on a windy day, I'd rather have it a bit more forward than back. All right, throttle off again. I'm gonna go landing flaps now. See if that does anything else. Still holding a bit of back pressure, but she's still sinking. So maybe. All right, flaps up. Maybe I do have my battery a bit too far forward. Which, if you're intending to fly, like with power on, is not a bad option. Because it penetrates the wind a lot better. My biggest challenge is actually, I think my biggest challenge is probably going to be to land it smoothly because it's getting buffeted around quite a bit. The good thing is it has the power to fight this sort of wind and to fight these conditions. Oh, such a slow. I'm in mid rates. Maybe I'll go to high rates. Alright, throttle off pass here. Just testing the waters, seeing See, it still penetrates, so it's good. But yeah, I may have my battery maybe 5 or 10 mil too far forward, and it's just giving me a little bit of a sinking feeling. This is a really good glider. Really good glider. Come on, up you get, up you get, up you get. Climb, climb, climb. Maybe I'll land and I'll shift my battery back a little bit. Let me see if I can land. So I'm going out wide here. I'm gonna go take off flaps. Ooh, don't want to land too short. So let's bring her in. I've got some power on. That was not bad at all. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Alright, let's move the battery back a smidge, because I think it is a bit nose heavy at the moment. Okay. Get my hands on the sticks here. Motor on. Okay. Yeah, it does feel a little nicer actually. It feels like I'm not holding elevator back as much. So let's see if we go. Let's climb a little bit here. All right, throttle off. Let's go take off flaps. It still has a little bit of a nose down attitude, but that could be my flap mix as well. But it does feel a little nicer when I fly it. It feels a bit more neutral. Still got a lot of time left on that battery. These 2200s last forever in this plane. See, with my flaps up, it feels a lot better. Certainly feels a little bit more floaty. So yeah, it's got a little bit more tail weight now. So it doesn't penetrate as well. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It like. Feels like there's it gets pushed back a lot more, I guess. So no flaps, throttle off. It's a shame there's no clouds to really get a sense of how much it's moving. I guess for you watching, because it's just against the blue-black background. We don't want it to sink into that tree. Alright, high rate roll. Throttle off, letting the wind push it. Throttle back on as we bend around. Oh, okay, nearly got tipped over then. Let's see if we can do a low pass here with just a little bit of throttle. Come down relatively low, keeping it safe. That's not too bad. Oh, easy now. Let's see if we could make an approach and make it stick. I'm actually going to switch to mid rates just to keep things nice and smooth. Probably don't have to go that wide. I'm so used to going out wide with my jets. Okay, easing off the throttle. We're going to go takeoff flaps again, and let's fly her in a little bit. Oh, easy now. Oh, don't stall. Oh, bliss. Flaps up so it doesn't create any more lift. Timer stop. So we had almost just over 9 minutes of flight time, give or take. And yeah, there we go. Real risky in this wind with no gyro or anything, but still a lot of fun. I really like this glider. It's serving me well so far.